everybody. My name's Rosemary Edwards. Like most of us today, I come from a long family history of health problems that I thought were never going to affect me. 2 years ago, in my early 50s, genetics finally caught up with me. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. I'm determined to be healthy again. Join me with my family and friends as I journey towards a healthier lifestyle and new ways of cooking from the heart. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cooking from the Heart. This morning I'm going to have my daughter Sabrina Rojas joining me, and we're going to cook a nice healthy breakfast for everybody. Come and join us inside. Good morning, everybody. No more skipping breakfast for me. That was one of the biggest no-nos that I've been doing for years because we're always in a hurry and rushing. My daughter Sabrina's here, and we're kind of on a little mission, as I said, to try to be healthy again.
What are we making?
We're going to make my version. One of my favorite things when I go to restaurants is Eggs Benedict. So I wanted to create my own kind of little version of Eggs Benedict and do my own twist to it. So we're going to start off with wheat English muffins and low-fat Colby cheese and Canadian bacon and eggs. And what are you going to do to add to the dish?
I'm going to do a mint fruit salad with some honey and some lemon zest. It's very good.
We ready?
Yep.
Let's get started. Really easy dish, pretty fast.
It's about 330 calories. It includes everything that you see here she's doing with the Eggs Benedict and everything I'm going to do with the fruit. And I'm also going to do a drink with orange juice and club soda, and that's also included.
I'm not salting anything because I have high blood pressure, and I'm learning that with my family, we've gotten so used to the salts and whatever that my husband tends to salt everything, so I'm trying to keep him healthy too. So what we're doing is we put the salt at the table, and we figure this way that we're not double salting everything when we eat. So here we go. Toast ready. Let's plate it. Just a little bit of Smart Balance. Coming along here. Put that down. And I always put the cheese on top of the Canadian bacon since it's warm, and it'll melt it.
And you did the cheese in lieu of the hollandaise sauce?
Yes, we're not using the sauce. And this is something else that I kind of do is I just spray the top of the egg. And then I'm not really good with the white portion of the egg being gooey. I just don't like that. So this is how I eliminate that so that the steam goes through it and cooks it a little bit better. But as you can see, this is really, really easy. Okay. And bring the plate over so that I don't mess up the egg here. There we go. Okay. How simple is that? Pretty simple.
Very nice.
Okay. Now your turn.
My turn. Okay. So what I have here is I have some strawberries, blueberries, some kiwi and a lemon, because that's where we're going to get our lemon zest from, of course, and some mint. So make sure that when you're going to do a fruit salad, if you're not going to use all of the strawberries that you buy from the store, that you just pick out what you need and wash that, because if you wash all the strawberries in the basket all at once and put them back in the fridge, the rest of them are going to mold faster because they're wet. So we're just going to slice these up and throw them in our bowl.
Sabrina, what are we doing? One of the things that maybe we should share, that because we're not nutritionists or where we're getting our information as far as the nutritional value or for the diabetic exchange, part of it?
There's a book that the American Diabetic Association put out that gives you the exchange for each ingredient that you use. It'll give you the amount and how many calories and fat are in that. So that's kind of where we're basing all of our meals on, is going through that guide. And it's a little book that you can put in your purse and take it anywhere with you. Right, now I'm gonna add the mint. This. And you can put as much or as little as you want, or you can omit it altogether. It's up to you if you don't like mint. This just gives it a little something extra where it's not just the normal fruit salad you usually get. Once you start getting used to having a diet where you do have portion control, you start thinking, well, I'm not gonna be able to eat anything, I'm gonna be starving, but you're supposed to have snacks between your big meals, between breakfast and lunch and dinner, so that you aren't starving for the rest of the day.
And how often do we hear that? We hear that over and over and over again.
Yeah, and then
we
you
watch
don't do
all
it.
the cooking shows, you watch all the doctor shows that are on now, and it's not that the intent isn't good, it's just that we don't follow through. Unfortunately, until you're diagnosed with the problems that I've been diagnosed with, I never in my wildest dreams thought I was the oldest of 5 kids, and should have known genetic was going to catch up. My mother, unfortunately, at 57 years old, died of colon cancer. My father was only 62, heart disease and diabetes. And the signs were already there genetically, but you'd never just really think. And I thought I was the healthiest of all my brothers and sisters. And here, a couple years ago when we were in LA working, I thought I had the flu. And here it was, a little wake-up call. So had to, really tone down my life and really concentrating on what we were really doing. As much as I talked, I wasn't, really following through with the lectures that I was giving the rest of my family and friends. So in order for me, being the oldest, to be a good example, I had to follow through. So here we are. How fast and easy was that? Another thing that, I don't know why we tend to do this. We assume that vegetables are only for lunch and dinner. I'm really trying to include a vegetable when we're having breakfast now too. So asparagus obviously is a dish that I love with the Eggs Benedict. I guess my version of Eggs Benedict. So what I usually do is put them in the microwave first and cook them through maybe for just about a minute or so. And then I grill them. So we're gonna grill these.
Okay, so for the drink, we're gonna use club soda, which from the guide we talked about earlier, this is considered something that's free, which means that you can have as much as you want of it and not have to worry about the calories. So we're gonna do half club soda and then we're gonna do half orange juice.
I love this drink. So refreshing.
It's a take on a mimosa, of course, without the champagne. And we have orange juice here that we got is 50% less sugar and calories than normal orange juice. So we'll pour that in there.
Look how pretty that plate looks, Bea.
Yeah, it looks very nice, very colorful. Okay, we're gonna throw some mint in here, just for some garnish, some flavor. Good. And some strawberries.
See that? That out of the way and out of...
That's it. Looks very tropical.
Yeah, it does,
Here's
doesn't
yours.
it? Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go eat outside.
Good idea.
Cheers.
Cheers. Really good. See, isn't this nice? We need
Yeah.
to do this more often.
Yep, before it gets way too hot out here.
Yep. Well, we beat the 101-degree weather they're saying that we're going to have today, so.
Yep. How come you have all the big bowls of apples everywhere?
Well, Sabrina, we're trying to be healthy.
Well, I thought there were decorations.
They're decoration, but we're supposed to be trying to eat more fruit.
Oh.
But I can't seem to get you guys to eat the apples. But I've come up with a solution that I think everyone will love. So watch for our episodes on what to do with apples. Thanks for watching, everybody.